Party started. What's going on? What's happening? How y'all doing? How y'all living? It's your boy King David. Let's go. Let's get it. I'm getting that down, y'all. Slowly but for surely. Listen. Shout out to my new subscribers, my old school subscribers, and my TikTok family. It wasn't for you guys, none of this would be possible. Plug this mic up. Shout out to my replay gang. Shout out to my overseas gang. And shout out to my unsubscribed gang. Hey, listen, if you're unsubscribed, you should think about subscribing. You have a good time over here. You have a good time over here. You know you're already part of a family. But go ahead and make it official and subscribe. We appreciate you. And we're going to give you a moment to go ahead and subscribe. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Appreciate you. Hey, what's going on, love? What's going on? What's going on, Queen? How you doing tonight? How you living? We're going to chop it up. We're going to talk a little bit about some things. And listen, I'm going to hurt some feelings. And guess what? I don't give a I'm not going to cuss anymore. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, y'all. I appreciate all the likes, the shares, the comments. I really appreciate here lately with the new direction I'm going in. Hey, what's going on, love? What's going on, goddess? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? How you living? You know what I'm saying? Hope you ladies are kicking off your shoes and relaxing your feet. You know what I'm saying? After a long day. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna lie to you or hold you. I let my son stay out of school. He's no slave. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Might do it tomorrow. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Straight A student, man. You know what I mean? You know, slave. Anyway, look. I'm glad you ladies are in here. I'm not talking to myself. I might hurt some feelings tonight. It won't be you ladies. Not you guys. But I'm probably going to hurt some feelings tonight, but I'm okay with it. I do want to say I appreciate all the support and the new direction we're going. I don't know what direction we're going in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know what direction we're going in. Only God knows. But I appreciate, instead of me having to do it by myself, you guys are riding and rocking along with me with this journey into the unknown, and we don't know where it's going to lead to. We're just letting God lead the wheel. And you know what I'm saying? You know, God's to the wheel. And I'm going to, you know, I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Like, I'm getting a lot of support. Like, hey, keep doing what you're doing. Keep going this direction. I'm getting more support on this than I was on the narc thing. I want y'all to understand, I've given it some great thought. That's why I haven't been live. I'm thinking about a lot of stuff. 10%? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're headed to work. Oh, that's my kind of woman. Ugh. That's my kind of woman right there. You know what I'm saying? Love a working woman. I'm glad you guys enjoy the direction that we're headed in. I'm going to have to plug a charger in, so the audio might not be great for a little while, but this might be a long one anyway. You know, I really appreciate you guys supporting me in this direction I'm going in. And I mean, the likes have gone up more, and I'm getting more comments of people that don't normally comment saying, you know, it's your channel, and also we support you. And I appreciate that, because I don't know where it's going to end up. You know, I'm not really concerned about the money or nothing like that. I just don't want to be, you know, losing my base, my family, you know. Hey, what's going on, Lisa? What's going on, love? Gotta let this phone charge a little bit. Got 10%, man. You know, it'll try to die on me. You know, so we're gonna plug it up real quick. Let it charge for. Ooh, whoops. Ooh. That ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to get my other box. This thing done. This thing can't handle having both things plugged into it. I get that black box out the house. I get the black box out the house. You would act up on me right now. Come on. I'm gonna try one more time. So far, so good. I appreciate the support. And I'm gonna keep rocking in this direction. You know, that being said, I'm really kind of giving a little bit of time for people to get a chance to get up in here. I got another video I gotta drop. Look, y'all, what are we talking about tonight? Which subject first? Ooh. That stuff everywhere. I gotta start dating these pages, you know, getting this journaling thing down. Proper like. The narcissist has killed social media. Narcissist social medias, mates. Which one are we on? Okay, only a narcissist study someone and build, you know what I'm saying, an ideal projection. Organic only. Organic love only. Look, y'all, dating is trash. And what you know, what's happened is the powers that be have decided to make dating GMO. Dating is GMO. Make a title about this. I just came up with this right before I walked out. It's fresh on my brain. That's why I seem kind of, because I had other stuff going on, but like this came in, I got this download and I'm just rocking with it. So I'm trying to like let it form up itself. I normally like have time to myself, but it just came to me right before I came out here. But yeah, the narcissist has made dating into like this horrible GMO situation. And I say GMO and I want organic love because as I'm talking to young women lately, they're I consider it like stalking, but they don't look at it that way. They're studying me, right? And they'll study me for however long they feel like they need to until they feel comfortable, which is weird to me because I can't do it to them. And then they'll approach me and I'll just feel like it's a stranger. And then, you know, I'll start talking to them. They'll be cool because, you know, people are really good with text messaging nowadays to seem okay. It's really when the phone conversation has to come into play, or, you know, I can normally do pretty good with texting. It's the phone conversation. So when you get to like the phone conversating or some kind of, you know, video chatting or whatever, you know, that's when it falls apart. And these people, the GMO comes out because what, you know, the powers that be has made dating trash. Like, because, you know, I'm all about instincts now and I don't realize what we need to be doing, you know, using intuition and whatnot. We used to use intuition to find our mate. But like now what they got going on is everything's GMO. So what I mean by GMO is every time I meet a woman, she studied me. So she's like always kind of smart. What does that matter? You need to be yourself. Like, don't come at me being GMO. As soon as you come at me being GMO, I'm gonna tell like, man, this is not authentic. This is somebody that studied me. This is somebody that's like studied me. They're changing their personality, you know what I'm saying, to mirror me. And now I gotta deal with this crap. And I don't wanna deal with that, man. Like I have to, it's bad enough finding people, but the good ones don't really have to do it because their normal personality is gonna probably be something I get along with. Some of them are just a little bit too good, you know what I mean? Like, they ain't trying to give up nothing. They ain't gave up nothing in years. They're a little bit too good. But they be some baddies too, though. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we doing be like 1-2 years plus not having sex, you know what I'm saying? Baddies, you know what I mean? But they're not going, I ain't trying to de-virginize them, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to be the one, you know what I mean? So, you know, and they be baddies, man. And I just be like, those are ones that the conversation normally flows with. It's these low vibrationals trying to fake it. Maybe they're somewhat high vibe and they just don't know. I don't know. I don't think so, because all the real high vibe ones, I have a conversation with 30 minutes. I get a low viber, I can barely get 20 minutes of the conversation. And I'm really good at conversating, y'all see, and we'll still end up arguing because they're not authentic. They're GMO. They're not organic. They're GMO. These GMO ass narcs, you know what I'm saying? You know, running around here studying up. This is what they do, man. This is what makes me so mad. And they you know, it's just an insult to my intelligence. But listen, what is me being smart have to do with anything? You think I want to take that home? Do you think I want to be having the battle of the wits with my lady? What do you? No, I want peace. I want order. I want peace. I don't want to. Every time I talk to these women, it's the same thing. We end up debating. I'm just like, what the hell? Why? Because they're trying to let me know if they're smart. Why are they trying to let me know they're smart? Because they watch too much of my content, man. They've watched too much of it. Now they're weird. Because they're edgy. Because they don't agree with everything I say. So some of the stuff that they don't agree with is in them. So whenever I come at them, you know, normally if you meet somebody out, and if you meet my fine ass out somewhere, you're not gonna be, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I thought this was everybody, but this is how I know, like, my spiritual gifts and stuff. I can smell you. I'll smell you. You'll smell like you're on edge. You'll smell like GMO. And I can smell some GMO shit. You know what I mean? I like that organic. Organic ladies, they're not going to be studying me like that, man. If they, you know, the organic ladies, I'll be honest with you, they might not even agree with most of what I'm saying. But they're looking at me like, that's a fine man, and he takes care of his son. He ain't got no craziness going on. He ain't got no crazy. They look at the stats. These GMO goofballs be looking at everything else. Well, I don't know. He seemed a little bit too tough-minded. I might gotta break him a little bit. I don't know if I can deal with him being that way. If I can just get him to change this, and this, well, then that's not me no more, is it? This GMO shit is just too much for me, man. That's not dating. You don't go into dating and get a shell and be like, I need to upgrade this, and this, and that person will be crazy. That person will be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's not how it goes. Like, y'all don't even, I told you I can see things from a broad perspective. And when I got these GMOs coming at me, studying me, and then coming at me trying to figure out, how am I going to trick them into thinking that I'm, you're not. You're not. And that's why I have a lot of problem with a lot of ladies, because they want to be able to trick me, but they know they can't. And then when they can't, they just be like, they get mad. They be like, eh. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, throw your tantrum, but the outcome's going to be the same. We're done. I can't get along with your crazy ass. Look, my issue, I'm doing a lot of thinking here lately, y'all. And I'm sorry that I'm getting on these videos late, but I've been doing a lot of thinking. Guys allow me, I got to do this first. You know what I'm saying? I talk to God first, and I've been doing it all day. So, and yesterday. So I'm just, I finally came up with some kind of way to put it, because this dating thing is getting on my nerves. Like, and then these women are gaslighting it like they don't know what's going on. Well, you're studying me for one, and the studying thing is weird, because even if there's a woman I find attractive, you know what I do? I look at her pictures and I look at her videos, not trying to read her, just look at her gorgeous face and her nice body, any kind of way a regular man would. When she's speaking, I listen to some of the words, but not really. Like a regular man. I'm not listening to every word like, oh, what'd she say? Oh, she feels that way? I don't know if I like that. I might want her to change. The fuck? No! I'm looking at your fine-ass body and your gorgeous face. And how you put words together, even if you mess them up. I don't really care. Then, if I like you enough and we like each other, we get to know each other, then I don't study you. I don't go to your, I don't study you. But maybe women do, and I can understand women looking into you a little bit, but this is more than looking into, when it's like an obsession, and I can tell when a woman's looked at a little bit of what I got going on. She might give me her resume a little bit, because I guess I come off a certain kind of way, regal. I understand, but when it's just every sentence, they got to make sure it's exactly right, and if I interpret it the wrong way, wait, no. You've already decided. Let me calm down. Put my mic in here. You know, you have already decided in your head, based off of studying me, looking at my videos too hard, an idea of the kind of guy that you like for me to be. And then you want to project that shit onto me as if that's a real person. And the real person is telling you, no, that's not me. And you're over here trying to, well, if you would just, like that one lady said, if you just, what do you say? If you just listen more, calm down with that, well, that's not me then, right? So why are you projecting that onto me? That's craziness to me. But that's where we're at. So I know this. I know when I talk to women, and you know, a lot of times these women be having men, you know what I'm saying, but they come to me for counseling, and I'm professional, but the conversation flows. I don't care if you are with somebody, I can still use that as I use, the same way you women are studying us, I study you women. I study everything. That's why I was able to make myself an engineer. I pay attention to everything, and I study. I'm like, okay, so y'all want to be players. Okay, well, I'm going to look at this from a broader perspective, right? So while you're being a player and run this goofy game on us that we couldn't even run on y'all and let it work, while y'all over here getting all your rhetoric and stuff together. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do like what an engineer does, and I'm going to reverse engineer this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching how y'all are being a player, and I'm looking at how I don't want that, or that, and I'm gonna wait on this exact one. It's not doing any of those things. So you're falling for the stupid thing which goes on where the powers that be will push an agenda, and instead of thinking about why they're doing it and they don't never do nothing for us anyway, you rock with it because every rapper, every movie and everything. Well, let me tell you something about being a black man. We don't never have that. Ever. So without that machine being behind us, we got to build our self-esteem off other things. But everybody else will get that. So that being said, you know what I'm saying? Keep that in mind. That's what I am. I'm a speaker from my perspective. When I see that you're letting you get pushed by the agenda, and then you're going to think that the agenda and you are going to bully me into some goofy standards of body count doesn't matter. I can lease my womb out to whoever I want to. I don't need you. What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to? What do you do? And then they give me the rhetoric stuff, the rhetoric points. Well, no. Stop. Okay? Whatever matrix crap you're spitting off to me, you know what I'm saying, this rhetoric, this agenda, the talking points, you've studied it well. You've been on the internet and you've looked around and you've taken notes. That means nothing to me. A monkey can regurgitate some sentences. I don't give a shit. I want a woman that can intuitively tell a good man from a bad man. Point blank, period. I don't want, when I start hearing these fucking, I'm trying to be nice. When I start talking and I got somebody that's trying to make themselves seem smart and just and I just can't get a word in. Lady, you can try to project onto me all you want to. I am shielded. Divinely shielded. So all that shit you're and listen, none of it. I am who I am. You get who's in front of your face. If that's not somebody, then you're falling for this matrix GMO thing where it's like hookup culture. Hey, just be attractive enough to lay in bed with me. No, man. We're not doing that no more. We're getting things back to normal here. Now, I ain't saying everybody gotta be a virgin or nothing but I'm saying all this crap where women are players, and you still got the old school men players still doing what they do. And then there's not enough of us good ones in between. You looking for, listen, y'all, BS aside, you women are looking for what, the top? You're looking for 20 to 15% of men? Ain't that what it is? Something like that, 20 to, I'm top 5. You don't think I know what I'm talking about? You don't think I haven't had women chasing me all my life? Y'all, women, I'll give you this. You can intuitively see the potential in a man. Well, I know my potential as well. So you can't GMO me, okay? I'm not falling for any GMO chicks, man. You know what I'm saying? This got to be the anthem for this year. And I know I got another juice box, but kiss my ass. I'm going to go inside and get these grapes and be chomping on them in the next live. But listen, this is going to be the anthem for my divine Sigmas, male and female. No GMO chicks and no GMO dick. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be on some, we only want organic, meaning the people that we meet are going to intuitively connect. There ain't going to be a lot of words need to be said. You're going to know. You're going to feel it. Because that's the way it's supposed to be. All this thinking, this logic that's got you with a big old binder of things to look for, what not to look for, has made you crazy as shit. And you need to understand you come off crazy. Put that shit down. Go out for your God-given intuition. If a man looks like me and you get this vibe like, whew, run. Do you understand? Don't try to make it make sense. Don't try to, well, no. That instinct that tells you to run, that's your intuition. That's God. Run. I don't give a crap what you think I look like or whatever. Get out of there. And that's what I do. I'll have these fine women hitting me up, you know what I mean? A lot of them are, I just goofball goober on Facebook who obviously is weird. A lot of people a lot of people have a problem with me sharing my videos, and when I talk to them about like I'm making this content, they get jealous and they'll be like, I'm about to put this up. Well, I didn't ask you that, but okay, cool. You know, like, it's weird to me. They'll snap it back at me. Look, I can pick up on all kind of stuff. It's the way they snap it back at me. I'm so intuitive, and a lot of women are able to pick up, you know, through me running my mouth too much on here. This guy can think, but you don't really know that I'm not really. I am a thinker, obviously, but my intuition is far beyond my thinking. My intuition is light years far beyond my thinking. My intuition stimulates my thought. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand what that means, and it's deep. So I don't want to get that deep on here because, you know, I only got like, you know, maybe 10 more minutes when I put on this video. But women are always talking about, I want someone to stimulate me mentally. Well, if that's the case, then I got all women in the bag. Because if my thought is stimulated through my intuition, and my intuition is stimulated through my soul, which is infinite and been around forever, well, then I'm going to always stimulate your ass. Okay, that being said, I'm going to stimulate good ones and bad ones, but I want the ones that can intuitively tell I'm a good guy and do not need to run through a checklist of things to tell. That's stupid. So the same way you have that checklist is the same way a player is going to be able to see the same checklist that you're getting online and be like, oh, you're looking for this? Okay, well, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that. You got to be able to feel it out. I'm not saying to throw away some of the stuff you learn, but some of this stuff is really, I'm going to be honest, women and men that have had bad experiences and aren't really having the greatest of time, and they're projecting that on everybody else, and now we all got to deal with that shit. And now they're teaching this stuff to other women that just recently got hurt, and now they're using it. People are using these different methods as ways of shielding their heart and shielding themselves, and then not healing, and then running around, you know, project, well, I want to date, but you got all this list of shit. No, you ain't healed yet, because after healing, you don't need that list. You'll know intuitively somebody you can get along with or not. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I've been giving this deep thought, and there's a lot of women on my frequency, so I'm not gonna when I tell you I'm Neo in the Matrix, man, when I became an engineer without a degree, I did this, except it wasn't on camera. I isolated myself, and it's because somebody told me I couldn't do it. Oh no, that's the worst thing you can do with me. I alchemize stuff all the time. Somebody told me I couldn't do it. Just like somebody told me getting from 90% disability to 100% is really hard. And I was like, you shouldn't have told me that. And then I did it in less than like a month or less than 2 months, right? Hey, bro, I'm sorry if that offended you. Don't tell me what I can't do, because God gonna make it happen like that. Like that. Because when someone says something that, like, that's a projection. When someone says something like, no, it took you that long. You just tell me what I need to do. Right? That's all you need to do. I don't need for you to tell me that's my life ain't yours. I'm the main character. All of y'all are side characters or extras. Okay? I know that. I'm not running around here acting like I don't know that I manifest my reality, that I'm co-creator, you know what I'm saying, with the creator, you know, and I know that I'm a soul having a human experience, and I'm inside of this shell. There's a whole lot of it in here. Okay? So what I'm doing, you're just seeing some of that huge soul shining through this 3D vessel. That's all you're seeing. There's a lot. It's a lot. So I work out all day long. I'll never get tired. It's my soul. My soul just shining through my soul don't get tired. My soul doesn't get fatigued from working out. My soul doesn't get tired from doing these videos. I do let my body rest, But my side is, you see my soul. You see my soul. I'm letting you guys see some of my soul. You know, I let my soul, like, man, I work through my soul. I don't even think about being tired. I don't ever think about being fatigued. I don't think about getting older. I don't think about, no, man, like, I'm reversing all this stuff. I'm using my mind. I know the mind is where it's at. I'm not gonna let anybody tell me otherwise. You know what I'm saying? I know that's where God is at. I ain't gonna let nobody tell me otherwise. So, you know what I'm saying? Kiss my butt. I'm gonna make sure I keep everything that comes into me, that I hear or whatever, funneled, filtered. You know what I'm saying? And then when I rise, it's all about God first and putting that love. Because when you, excuse me, when you start your rising with love, man, and love for everybody else and love for everything, man, it's deep. You crying sometimes, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was crying today. I was crying most of the day. I ain't even lie to you. Just, man, I just love so much, man. Like, God loves me so much. I ain't gonna do it again. No, not gonna do it again tonight. Not gonna do it again tonight. But when God loves you, you can feel that love. It'll bring a grown man to tears, man. It happens to me all the time, right? So you ain't gonna tell me nothing about nothing. I know God loves me. I feel it all the time. Bring a grown man to tears. Well, that's another video. I ain't gonna say that right now. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, you know, this studying thing, you know what I'm saying? That studying thing is not, it's not just looking into somebody. Like, studying somebody is like, you know, liking that person, but also obsessing over that person. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're obsessing over them, and you'll project this instant relationship onto that person, and it'll run them off. Like me, I'll just run off. Because you've already projected in your mind, or you got a yawn. Getting late. I'm going to bed early. You've already got an image in your mind, and based off of your life, and, you know, the matrix, and how you was raised, and your relationships, you know, and how you think, you know, you have a idea of me in your head. And then you meet me and you try to project it onto me, and I don't fit it. Like, you're throwing this suit, this shell at me, and I can't fit in it. And I can tell, and I don't want to do it, because I know women that don't have that preconceived notion about me or nothing like that, or these unrealistic expectations, because they're just like in awe, sometimes stumbling over their words. Like, they're just in awe, the same way, you know, I'm like in awe. So that's natural. But when you come in with these games, you're trying to look at me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you be like trying to do the eye thing, you know what I'm saying? Be like trying to look all, you know, seductive, and fuck all that, man. Like, you doing too much, man. Like, you GMO as hell. Like, I'm not doing GMO. I'm not doing GMO anymore. We're gonna lay off on that GMO. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna like try to like get things back to some normalcy, and we're gonna do that through the way it used to be. Man, you meet somebody and you would be able to intuitively tell if that's somebody you can be with or not. Nowadays, what we're doing is what y'all are doing, going online, getting a bunch of rhetoric and talking points, so you can either beat some guy or woman in a submission into this goofy idea of a person you want, you know what I'm saying? And it's not going to be that person. It's going to be weird. I can't mess with it. Okay. So, you know, I'm thinking this through and trying to find ways to put it into words, so that women, because women are, you know, everybody wants attention, but women want attention, man. Like, I got stuff I got to do. But again, that's just the GMO chicks that want my attention to take away from my mission. Whereas, an organic woman is going to be like, hey, do what you got to do. I understand. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing is bigger than what we, you know, I don't have. So I'm finding a way. This is what I do as an engineer. I got to find a way to categorize things, because I can't go off of what's going on out here, because what's going on out here is a bunch of talking rhetoric to make money and keep spinning the wheel of men and women being separated. So I'll get a woman that's done went through some horrible relationships, and the minute she starts spitting off all this rhetoric, you know, well, you know, Just because the kid is not yours don't mean you shouldn't take care of it based off of doctors and now I got somebody else telling me how to think and how to be a man. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to listen to you anymore. Okay? You're projecting on them instead of just saying, hey, and we get to know each other organically. And then when it comes up, no, everybody wants to go through this list in the beginning to see where they want. It's like this weird speed dating, they get to bed thing, and then they're trying to be having a trifecta with a bunch of, it's weird. It's weird. You're trying to harry somebody to bed so you can bed them, so you can have them in your little trifecta. So the minute the dude, I'm guessing the dudes do it too, but I don't date dudes, so I'm saying, change whatever as you will. You know what I'm saying? The minute that person ain't doing what you want to do, then you're going to the person you was bedding before them. Because you're doing it so fast, you're not even healing between. So they're primed up, and you're thinking you're being slick about it. And you're juggling men, and I'm just not going to be a part of that crap. And I'm going to be able to tell it on you. I'm going to smell it on you. I'm going to smell it on you. I'm going to be able to, and then it's going to be in your conversation. Your conversation is going to be, because what you don't understand is there's women out there that are intuitively into me, that are good women, and there's you. And those intuitive good women give me the time. And I can't find the time. And I got to let them know, like, I just can't find the time for you. But when I get myself together, I'm going to be, and I ain't doing that with nobody. Plus, it ain't like, I'm not like these guys that ghost and disappear. You can see me online every day. You can jump in my live. The form of communication you might not be, the way you want to communicate with me might not be available to you, but you can still see me and communicate. You just choose not to. But what I'm saying is, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not disappearing. So if I'm not disappearing, and you can see where I know women that give me their time, they'll even let me, message them or whatever at nighttime. Women that are playing games, you won't get their number. What else, man? I done made a new list already. They won't give you their number really. They'll hit you up, but it'll be vague. I mean, you don't get no consistency out of them. A lot of their content, if they're making content or they're posting, to be a lot of selfies. I see it in their eyes, really, but I mean, I don't want to. Everybody can't see it in their eyes, so I'm not going to even bring that one up. I mean, I can just see all the game. I see it's really stupid game. It's really, really stupid game. But I don't think that they really care. I think that they know it's goofy. They're just like, well, what does it matter? I got Pookie, Ray Ray, and Cousin Day Day. Well, it's going to matter because I'm about to start making a change to where you're going to see a difference between the Pookie and the Ray Ray and a Sigma type of dude. And you're going to want that Sigma type of dude, right? Because you can wash Pookie and Ray Ray's ass up and go pay for his haircut or whatever, but he's still not going to be that man that's wearing that suit, got his beard right, his tats right, taking care of his son. He exudes regal, divine masculinity. You're not going to get that from Pookie and Ray Ray. But you can do whatever you want to do, But what you're not going to do is convince me, GMOs, that I need to be settling for a GMO when there are women out there that are starting to really make a wave because they're feeling this energy being pushed out. I'm feeling their energy. Hey, listen, they like, look, there's some men that are being woken up here, and I ain't going to be on the end of the list. All this other crazy crap. And the guys, too. There's women waking up, guys, like real women. But y'all doing that woman hating stuff, y'all are done anyway. So y'all might as well stay down there in low vibe. Y'all are done. Y'all are identified by name and picture. You are never going to get yourself a good woman. You are an idiot if you jumped in this online thing. And well, I mean, I guess you want a certain kind of woman anyway. Right? But you are done as far as like any divine woman goes. You will never hear me talking crazy like that. I'm talking about getting good women and not giving the time of day to bad women. That is it. I am not talking to women hate stuff that love women too much. But what I will not do is have some GMO think that just because, please stop coming at me with the talking points and the rhetoric. Like, conversation can be about the pebbles on the side of the road and it'll still flow and it'll be great. Why? I don't want to talk deep about stuff. I don't barely even know you like that. We ain't going on a date or nothing like that. Like, it shouldn't have to be like that. It's supposed to be fun. So stop, and also you ladies that are out there looking for somebody to debate, please don't waste your time. If I'm debating with you the first time I'm talking to you, then that shit ain't gonna work. That's weird to me. You just want to argue. You want to argue. I ain't trying to argue with you. Are you crazy? I'm not gonna do it. Y'all be sounding crazy. And then be sitting there telling somebody like how I feel, and they be like, well, I don't agree with that. What the hell are you talking about? Then why are we talking? Bye. Well, I'm not gonna debate with. They just want to debate. They see me online and they be like, I gotta tell them about itself. That's being a narcissist. See how I brought it back home? That's being a narcissist. Anybody that feel like they gotta tell you about yourself is a narcissist. That's what I'm saying. That's what they need to be doing. Get yourself a podcast. I'm telling you what they're doing. They're basically, this is what they're doing to me. They got their boo thing that they're having sex with, and then they're debating with me. So I'm getting my mental stimulation from this one, and then I'm getting I'm not doing that. I don't get nothing from you. When you take away a man's peace and you're arguing or debating, no man is happy with doing. No old school man I know. I don't want no woman to be debating. I don't want to debate with anybody. I want you to, you can feel however you feel about whatever you feel that way about it, and I can feel however I feel about it, and we can agree to disagree. There is no reason to, are you serious? Like, what? I don't want that. When you're starting to debate with people and argue, you're trying to project onto them what you want them to be, and you're not able to accept them for the way they are. And that means that you're not two people probably compatible, and it's going to be weird, and it's not going to work. I mean, period. I know relationships that flow. I messed one up, had a really good one, and I let her go. And, but I knew she was going to end up marrying my black ass, and I was scared, and I ran. You know what I'm saying? But I got my payback for that, and I ain't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All right? I know what to look for now. It clicks. Like I told you with that woman, she was in and you can ask my boy Moon, and having just like this, she wasn't looking at me. I walk up in the line, she turns around, me and her lock eyes, and it was it. I knew that was gonna be my girlfriend, period. And she knew it too. That's why she was running me through these dumbass tests, and, trying to see how hairy I am and all that crazy crap, on dates and stuff. I was just cute, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm gonna be wearing that ass out anyway, so, you know it and I know it, so do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? We'll go on our dates or whatever. And she wore me out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know what size she was. Oh, that's an army chick, you know what I'm saying? Army chicks, you know what I'm saying? I should expect it, But yeah, so I know what to look for. And it's out there the same way my ass was like stuck in something. Maybe she'll be stuck in something and she'll get out, and or maybe she's already shown herself to me and I wouldn't, I'm not ready yet, because I still got some things. I got, I'm open to dating, but I'm a man. I'm gonna make sure I'm in a certain place in my life, moved. Son in the school is gonna be in for at least a couple years. Me and the baby mom got a good relationship going on right now. Making sure she's calling, hey, listen, I ain't gonna be saying nothing bad about her either. We got a good thing going on right now. Whatever she's doing, I wish you the best. You're doing good. Keep it up. If you watch, I feel like you watch me. I feel like you watch me, because you ain't never told me you love me. You ain't never said love you. I think you're watching me, but salute to you if you are, and you definitely are acting better. So whatever you got going on, keep doing it. I fully support you, me and Xander. So do what you got to do. Ain't no hate over here. Hey, we gonna support everybody however we need to support everybody, and that's why I can't be on that narc thing too much, because even though people did whatever they did to me, and they didn't, hey, listen, they did me dirty, but I know I'd come out of it. You know what I'm saying? God made me tough, because I went through all this stuff. There's nothing new under the sun. I had a fiance, and she cheated on me when I was in Iraq, so I went through that. Then I had a woman I was really into, and she discarded me like it wasn't shit. I already went through that. So I'm not the kind of person to forget things. I'm the kind of person to look at everything in my entire life and see that it all accumulated to build me into the person I am right now, to handle everything that I have going on. Plus, again, God's got me. Remember, I told you, I was chubby. I'm gonna put up a picture. I was chubby. I was drinking and stuff. And man, your boy was eating all the time and I was out of shape. And then something just God was like, boy, get into shape. You about to go to war. And I started working out all the time. And she was like, why are you working out? I'm like, I'm going to war. I don't know when. And I just kept working out. And then next thing you know it, I had to move everything myself. If I wasn't fit, how would that have been done? If I wasn't like fit, barely sleeping, and I was fasting all day, right? So I didn't need much food. So I was able to do everything happened for a reason. Everything happened for a reason. And God's giving me the ability to see that kind of stuff. To be able to look at it in a way to be able to, hey, look at all what happened. And, you know, I love that. And I love God and love how, you know, I don't know. I love how God loves me. And I'm just trying to show you guys that, you know, there's never nothing bad going on. It's just a different learning lesson, working itself out in the divine time. And we don't have patience like we should, you know? We don't have patience. You just got to have like stone, solid belief that it's going to happen no matter what. And, you know, and then you got to like not overthink. You got to let it go. You know what I'm saying? And when you start doing these kind of things, man, you see how the universe, you see how God works for you. You really see how beautiful things are. And I'm just not going to settle for some GMO talking points bullets when I know that as much as I'm tapped in, I know that women tap in way deeper than men do. So there's a woman out there that's way more tapped in than me that's waiting on me. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to get myself to the place I need to be at, get on that right frequency. Or she's probably watching me possibly already, because I think a lot more people watch me than I know. 11:11 on the clock. I believe a lot more people watch me than I know. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, I'm gonna end it on that. 11:11. I'm gonna come back in here in a minute and start up the next one. What's the next one about? I don't even know I don't know if I want to start the next one up. I don't know if it's about this stuff. I think it's some narc stuff, man. And I like this. I likes this. My notes. I don't think it's gonna be. I'm about to run another one in a minute. I likes this. You know what I'm saying? I likes it. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? How you living? How you doing? Salute, salute. You know, I mean, I really like talking about this stuff. This dating is rough right now, man. A lot of people since the shift, you know, and I don't know specifically what the shift is, but you know, y'all all feel it too. So don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. People are being separated from their horrible other halves that they, you know, probably were horrible too. I wasn't the greatest. You know what I'm saying? But I did realize what I was doing wrong and I fixed it. And I'm like, I'm not doing it no more. They decided to stay there. So all this stuff's going on. Excuse me. So if it happened to me and I'm, you know, this guy you see, then there's going to be there's going to be a woman that comes out of it too. And I need a woman that's been, you know, through a narc. I don't need these women out here that just think that they're the center of the world. I need somebody that's like, man, I ain't trying to deal with that no more. Hey, me either. Shoot, you want to get a cheeseburger? You know, like I ain't trying to be. I don't want to be dealing with no ego crap, man, because I don't have no ego like that. Like I got some people that think that I'm arrogant. Man, what do you want a Leo to be? I mean, how humble do you think a Leo can be? I'm serious, y'all. I mean, if you know any Leos, how humble do you want me to be? I'm as humble as a Leo with my resume and pedigree could possibly be. And I'm gonna tell you something here. We need to redefine what humble is. Ain't nothing wrong with knowing who you are and strutting your stuff. That don't mean you're not humble. It don't mean you're not humble. It just means that you know who you are. That's it. I don't feed off of this stuff. Obviously you can tell. Or I'll be dropping content different kind of way. I don't feed off of it like that. You know, I'm trying to put the information out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't see me doing my eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? Putting on mascara like these dudes be doing. You know what I'm saying? Licking my lips, making sure they're not dry and all. I ain't putting the information out. I don't be caring how I look most of the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm humble as I can be. I'm a Leo. Deal with it, okay? I got this whole thing, rackety rack of notes. I think I got most all of it. Yeah, that was the part I wanted to make it. You know what I'm saying? Look, yeah, I'm smart. Okay, so what? So what? Like I want like regular conversation with women. I don't want to have a debate. I don't want to have a battle of the wits. Hate that shit. Hate that, man. I want to look. What does it matter to me? Your IQ. If you have a child, you're taking care of them. If you're on social media or whatever, you got your own business, you're taking care of it. You're working, you're taking care of it. What? I don't need to know your IQ. Don't do that. Because what you're going to do is you're going to show me that me just being me, or what you've studied of me, has triggered some insecurity of yours that's weird as hell. And I need to run. You should not feel like the person that you're with is some type of competition, or you need to put on a show to come off like you're intelligent, which I don't nowhere say nothing like I'm the kind of person that's looking for this great, deep, and intellectual conversation. I don't want that. I want to have like goofy conversations and laugh in our shows or whatever. You know, I don't want to have that deep crap. You know what I'm saying? You can get a deep connection with somebody without having intellectual conversations all the time. If you're intuitive and you're tapped in, trust me, you can. So no. I already know when you come in like that, all hot and heavy with your, ammunition and your weapon drawn and loaded up. You've been watching too much of my content. You got a preconceived notion about me, you know what I'm saying? Like who I am, and how you perceive me to be. And it's already too much energy. You're already too, you know what I'm saying, all swollen in the chest, and I'm going to just feel it. And I might mess with you a little bit just to get you to pop. Or I might just call it off right then, Like I might, cause I can tell you're on the edge, so I can be like, I'll just say a couple things, and then, go to the follow-up questions, and she'll pop. Hang up on me, freak out, cuss me out, whatever. Here's the facts. I gotta get off of here. Here's the facts. And I ain't trying to be an asshole. But I work every day to become the best version of myself, to be the kind of man that women want. You know what I'm saying? And that aligns with the kind of person I can be without being fake. So that being said, with that kind of effort I put in, I know I'm projecting a certain kind of regal masculinity that's going to draw the right kind of woman to me. And it's also going to trigger certain kind of women, but that means that they're not meant to be with me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I only want somebody that is empathetic like I am. I'm not going to deal, because I can automatically tell if you're not. And I can tell too if you're like an empath and you're doing too much too. I can tell that too. So the one I'm looking for is going to be like, and again, this is me and what I'm looking for and the kind of man I am. I'm not projecting nothing on anyone in particular. I'm just putting out my what I prefer and my boundaries. That's all. If it offends anybody, then you're a weirdo and you got some insecurities you have to work on. There's nothing I should be saying that should be, what am I in your world? I'm the main character in your world? Well, if I'm the main character in your world, sit down somewhere, okay? Sit down somewhere. Don't get triggered by me. I'm the main character. Unless you're trying to tell me that you're the main character, but you're not giving me no main character energy by getting triggered by what I say about what I like in my reality. None of that shit even makes any sense to me. Like when you're talking like that and you're going off on me in comments, that's why I know it's just trolls or whatever. But not all of them are trolls. Some will be women, they just go off on me. I'm like, yeah, you're a weirdo. You're psycho. You're psycho. We're not supposed to do that kind of stuff. Your intuition and your discernment, your instincts, whatever you want to call these different things, when it tells you to run, you run. When it tells you this person's probably, I'm getting a good vibe out of them, then you use your logic and your BS talking point stuff to kind of help you, you know what I'm saying, figure things out. But you do not lead, especially talking to a man, with these goofy online talking points. Everybody's gonna become a doctor on everything. Everybody knows everything now based off of a Google search and a couple YouTube and TikTok videos. And I'm not trying to say and give people that go to school and get a degree, we all know half of them are fools. You know, hell, you can train a monkey. Let me stop saying that. What I am going to say is this. I'm looking for a woman that can intuitively pick up on what I'm putting down. Like, she just likes what I am. It's her type. Not having to make it fit, but I'm her type. When I can tell when you're trying to make me fit, because you're going to come into it with too much opinion. Like, what do you got an opinion about me for? What do you got an opinion about that about? Oh, okay, you're trying to make me fit into some weird ass box of the ideal guy that you want. Well, that ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work. You know, so it is what it is. You know, I'm putting this information out. Again, I'm only putting out what I want you to know, but this got to be put out because I'm tired. I'm not wasting any more time. And I'm going to do it very, now I'm putting the video out, I'm going to do it very disrespectfully. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, because everybody for some reason can sound really good on comments or messaging. But then whenever it comes to a conversation, shit falls apart. I'm going to start hanging up the phone, or I'm just going to stop messaging altogether. If you come off weird on the phone, I'm going to hang up immediately. Like, I'm just going to be like, yeah, I'm done. Hang up. Fuck it. I ain't got no more time to waste with this person. There's no reason to be arguing, bickering. I should have no woman checking me. You ain't got no respect for me as a man if you're going to be trying to check me. If you're doing that, you got some weird narc. You need to check a man. I don't know what that is. But that's definitely not the kind of woman I want around me. I can't deal with that kind of stuff. And to each his own, I'm just telling you, I can't deal with that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that person needs, or people like that need to heal from, I'm not going to be the one to help them heal. I think that's stupid. You know, you shouldn't be, you know, people talk over each other sometimes when you're talking. We're not trained animals. We're having a conversation. We have emotion. If we get excited, you don't get to stop you don't do stuff like that, man. That's bad home raising, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, you're going to have a certain kind of attitude about you. You're going to be kind of overly aggressive, you know, and I'm just going to be able to tell. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to be able to tell you watch too much of my content. You're trying to make something work. It's not going to work. And I'm just going to keep it trucking. So I spent an hour on this. And like I said, now that I spent an hour on it, and I can make reference to a video, since these people like to watch my videos anyway, go watch this video and pay attention to what I'm saying about dating and how I feel about it. Because if you're watching too much of my content, I'm going to be able to tell. You know, I'm going to be able to tell. You're not going to be able to mask it. You know, and some women can watch a lot of it and it don't mean nothing to them. They'll still be normal. But for the most part, a lot of them be watching it and then be like, okay, I'm going to it like this, but the minute he says this, I'm going to flip out. Well, you're carrying that energy. I can tell. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get back on here in a few minutes and knock out this last one. You know, whatever that was, I'll look it up. I got my notes over there. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I want to get on here, you know, because a lot of my subscribers, you know, they miss us doing the old school longer videos at night. So I wanted to come out and drop one. And, you know, I wanted to pertain to the new kind of thing that I got going on, which, you know, I'm trying to bring men and women back together. I'm dating now. I'm not, you know, I'm over the ex, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's done. You know, it's done. I'm in a whole other place. So, and trust me, I've met plenty of narcs since her. So it's not even, I'm done with that. So I'm trying to keep you guys where I'm at right now in my life. And I'm kind of putting my life online and you guys are just kind of like watching, I guess, like a show. I don't know, I guess. A freaking Truman Show over here, you know. But other than that, man, that's it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Truman Show out tonight. I mean, I ain't got nothing else. The Black Truman Show, you know what I'm saying? It's out for tonight, man. I done pretty much rocked it out and got everything I want to get off my chest. But, you know, like I said, no GMO, man. We want organics only. We want organic love. We want organics only. We're not gonna let this world forcing GMO everything down our throats. And now that they're forcing GMO love. You know what I'm saying? I'm over it, right? So, all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm gonna get back on here. Definitely try to. It's gonna probably be a shorter video. You know what I'm saying? But hope you guys enjoyed this one. Don't tell me to get on TikTok tonight, you know, but I will try to get on there early in the AM. Nothing earlier than 7:30. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Peace, love, and light. I'll be back on a little bit. Love y'all.